Oh, what a glorious Mayday. Happy Mayday, my friends. We got our cup of coffee. And let's talk about last night. I know I owe you a podcast episode. I didn't put it up last night because I wanted to hear Miss Ma'am speak first. And I was fighting with this place over one of the videos they took down. They put it back up. So I'm going to get that up today after hearing her speak. Can we just first talk about how lovely it is to hear an adult speak, someone with a college level vocabulary and not someone whose entire every like, how do they keep listening to him talk? Everything is great, nasty, bad, super, amazing. It's like talking to a 5-year-old. Okay. Anyway, look, on the subscriber only card pull yesterday, we talked about communications and messaging and carrying that forth. And Miss Ma'am came up and did her thing. Today, we talked about strength and support, strength in numbers, partnerships, mergers, coming together, getting all hands on deck, and the adventure fight, right? Blazing new paths, not doing the same thing. Okay. Taking unprecedented roads, doing things you never thought you would do before. Okay, for the people who are like, peaceful marching is the only thing that will work. Sorry. Every time I say it, it makes me laugh. Because I'm like, did you skip all of world history? That never worked. Not even in this country. It never worked. They just tell you that in history because they don't want you to rise up against whoever's in power. So they tell you signs and holding hands actually works, but it works for a stage 1. But for stage 2, for actual change, got to get your hands dirty. There's a reason all of these politicians keep saying, I don't have the answer, but it's up to us. Okay. There's a reason they keep saying that. It's because the answer is something technically they can't say. And that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's going to work. So, okay, I'll recap. I love how she pointed out that, yes, they are counting on fear. They are counting on fear being contagious. Everything they're doing is fear-based. And to remember that courage is also courageous, contagious. Courage is courageous. Oh, which I love, and that's the thing we need to spread. When we talked about spreading the messaging, we need to spread the courage. Okay. I love how she goes, as I predicted, instead of I told you, which is what I would say. So just classy from top to bottom. And her being moisturized and unbothered and eloquent is just pissing off the two-teethers and the swallowers by the second, because how dare she? We could have had that representing us in front of the world instead of this embarrassment of a shit show, because a bunch of swallowers think that politics is a football game and they just want to be on team win. Let's own libs forever. Like that's all. That's their whole culture. They don't care what happens. They don't care if it's a constitutional crisis. It's owning libs to get rid of the Constitution. It's owning libs to do illegal things. Like that has become their mentality. As long as it triggers a lib, then it's okay. Who cares if it's illegal? A lib got mad. All right. That's where they are. So stop trying to talk to them. I love how she said this is a high velocity event. That's just what a way to put it. Her pointing out the earthquake. If you were in California, we had an earthquake last week, and how the elephants circled to protect the meek as opposed to scattering and every man for himself. And just, again, bringing back that theme of the importance of support of the village, support of the people, and that it takes the people. And if you don't scatter, it's all good. Remember, the ants outnumber the grasshoppers, okay? And thank you for saying the words. Yes, it's a constitutional crisis. I'm so tired of people saying, are we on the verge? Are we on the verge? Is it almost here? Like, it was here already. It was here day one, the instant they took the Constitution down and claimed it was unconstitutional. Like that was the point. You have all branches legislating to usurp power, the Supreme Court being completely ignored, and they're not even doing anything to punish it. They're just, I guess there's nothing we can do. Congress, under Johnson, that is Mike, is making laws directing all power to one guy and trying to neuter the courts so they can't get away. And the swallowers are going, yeah, this is winning. Own the libs. Do you understand? They're cheering for the dismantling because they don't understand any of it. They just know that libs are upset, and that's all they care about. Okay. So I'm glad she went out there. I'm glad she said what she said. I hope more and more people are starting to understand and take this forward into Mayday. It is going to take, we need numbers. Okay. Compliance is required. They can't do anything if you're not complying. Like I said before, if you're scared, you're going to comply. So for these creators that are pointing out the horrible things the other side is doing, use it as motivation. Don't tell people to get scared. Tell people to get mad and to get outside, to join the Maydays, to join whatever is going on, and to be ready for the next phase, because it's going to take more than bubbles and bouncy houses and songs to get these people out, but it does start with massive numbers beyond their control. That's part one, and we're getting there. We are getting there, okay? If you are tired of the life force of United States citizens being on your hands and on your dime, if you're tired of planes falling out of the sky, people being kidnapped and disappeared in the middle of the night, people being terrorized, deputizing private citizens to go kidnap people for no reason. You know, the White House told people to go ahead and use their Second Amendment rights if they think they see an immigrant. Do you understand? That's what they did in the Philippines. Do you understand? So, like, yeah. Get it, roll it up, ball it up, don't get scared, get angry, and get out there, okay? Happy May Day.